Hi everybody, and thanks for clicking. Some of my students are wondering about the difference between the words whether and if. I would be delighted to explain. Let's get started. It's a little bit complicated, as in many cases they are very similar and interchangeable, but in some cases only one option is possible. As you know, both whether and if can be used in reported speech with verbs such as ask. For example, I asked her if I could take her car. I asked her whether I could take her car. However, there are some cases when only whether is possible to use. For instance, I'm not sure whether to see the movie or to visit my friends. As you see, there is an alternative in the sentence. You may see the movie or you may visit your friends. We use whether and an infinitive with to after the verbs know, ask, wonder, when there are two or more alternatives or options. For example, I don't know whether to go to the cinema or whether to go to the theater. It is not always necessary to mention the second whether, so we could say the previous sentence like this: I don't know whether to go to the cinema or to the theater. You can also use or instead of mentioning the other option. I don't know whether to go to the cinema or not. We always use whether if there is a preposition. We were talking about whether we should pay more money for it. We were thinking about whether we should go early or late. And we often use whether when it is followed by an infinitive with to. I was wondering whether to tell you or Steve. I've been wondering whether to speak now or later. Okay, let's make a brief conclusion. It is not possible to use if when there are two alternative options, particularly with the expressions like I'm not sure, I don't know, and I wonder plus an infinitive with to. For example, I'm not sure whether to go to France or Italy. It is not possible to say I'm not sure if. I don't know whether to tell Michael or Sam. It is not possible to say I don't know if. Right, I hope you have answered your question. Just remember to use whether when there are alternatives and you should be okay. Now I've got to go. Bye. Your tutor, Sergey.